Man, what is good, YouTube? I decided to make a Russia versus USA UFC card. We got 11 different matchups going into this card, and we got in the main event, we got Khabib taking on Max Holloway. Sorry if I butchered this, but in the first matchup in the flyweight division, we got Ulan Bekov taking on Royle. Starting off this fight, it was pretty clear that Ulan Bekov's game plan was to get this fight to the ground, but Royle was doing a good job at stuffing the takedowns.
Uppercut lands. Kicks all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Started mixed martial arts, people throw legs.
Royle did get taken down, but he was able to get back up to the feet just for Ulan Bekov to take him down and keep him there for the last minute. Starting off round 2, Ulan Bekov opened up a cut on Royle. Then Royle caught him shooting a takedown with an uppercut and sat him down with another one.
Everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got fight. Went forward, got the
well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right?
It was clear that Royle was taking over on the feet, so Ulan Bekov got a takedown, but Royle was able to reverse the position. But once he tried to get some damage off, Ulan Bekov got back up to the feet, and he got a takedown at the last second. Starting off round 3, Royle tried to work the body, but Ulan Bekov was able to catch him with an uppercut with a couple more shots behind it. Ulan Bekov threw a 1-2 down the pipe, and then he shot a takedown, but Royle was able to stuff it, hit him with a clinch shot, and they separated.
Cerebral and power shots landing on both sides. Minutes now to go in round 3. Ulan Bekov goes in for side control. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
Ulan Bekov was getting pieced up on the feet, so he shot a takedown, got Royle to the ground. He was trying to look for a finish. He was on Royle's back, but Royle was able to slide out of that, and he was looking for a late submission.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon Royle.
The second fighter in this card representing Russia, 18-0, Mzar taking on Bryce Mitchell. Both of these fighters actually had a fight booked before, but it got canceled. But Bryce Mitchell, he went in there, shot a double leg, and he was able to get Mzar to the ground, and he was actually controlling him most of the time on the ground. He was landing big shots in top mount, but he decided to switch it to an armbar looking for a finish.
Stockton, he's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
It really looked like Bryce Mitchell was going to lock it in, but Mzar was able to slide out of it, but Bryce Mitchell took the position right back. They're both wrestlers, but Bryce Mitchell was obviously doing better on the ground, out-grappling the Dagestanian. But Mzar, he was able to take Bryce Mitchell's back as Bryce was setting up an arm triangle, kept him there for the rest of the round as he was looking for an arm triangle at the end, but wasn't able to lock it in.
Oh, and there's... DC, perhaps this will be the round in which actually goes for a takedown. He's not even fainting. Strikes really...
Starting off round 2, Mzar was able to get this fight to the ground, but Mitchell was looking for a submission as soon as it hit the ground. But Mzar was able to slide out of it, get the side style where he landed some shots that opened up a cut on Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell gave up his back, but Mzar decided to give up the dominant position to land some ground and pound shots.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Bryce Mitchell had the same exact position and decided to let Mzar back up to the feet, but Mzar shot a double leg and got this fight back to the ground. But Mitchell was able to reverse the position once the fight hit the ground and kept Mzar down for the rest of the round.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for loss of the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
It pulled down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Looks like he is going for... Yes, he is.
They were going back and forth trying to sniff each other's crotches, but Bryce Mitchell, he was the one that succeeded, got this fight to the ground. He got the crucifix where he started landing big shots on Mzar.
Damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are...
This next matchup, we got our first Russian that's not Dagestanian. We got Alexander Volkov taking on Derrick Lewis.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline.
Oh, he got hit again.
Oh, straight connection. DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say
Derrick Lewis started off a lot faster than he did in real life. Volkov was able to just dominate the fight till Lewis found a round 3 KO. But Lewis, he went in this fight hurting Volkov. Volkov hit the ground. Derrick Lewis tried to go for the ground and pound, but Volkov almost made Lewis tap with an armbar, and then Derrick Lewis got back up to the feet.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way.
Prepared. These are the types of fights that we expect. Trying to finish here.
Volkov's chin is super compromised in this fight, so Derrick Lewis, he was just walking forward trying to land some big shots. It seemed like Volkov wanted the fight on the ground, and Lewis wanted to knock him out.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high intensity. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, that's it! The Black Beast strikes again!
What a fight! What a fight!
For another fight happening in the heavyweight division, we got Stipe Miocic taking on Sergey Pavlovich. And I don't know what EA did with Sergey, but he did not come into this fight wanting to strike with Stipe. He was shooting takedowns, and he was shooting a lot of them.
It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, God.
So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
This fight was going pretty back and forth on the ground once it hit the ground. Sergey, he postured up. He started raining down shots on Stipe, pretty big ones, until Stipe was able to deny a shot, and he ended up getting the full guard, took the position, and he was able to keep Sergey there for the rest of round 1.
This very, very dangerous position.
All right, look.
Round 3, Sergey wanted to strike, and it didn't work out because Stipe landed a front kick that sat down Sergey. Sergey wanted to go for a lead body hook that wasn't even close, and Stipe landed a nice uppercut that hurt Sergey. Sergey shot another takedown. Stipe was able to deny it, threw an overhand, and sat down Sergey looking for a finish.
Shots landing on both sides. If you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat.
Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, huge elbow.
After the U.S. starts out 4-0, for this next matchup in the bantamweight division, we got Petr Yan taking on Kyler Phillips. Both of these fighters are well-rounded, but they're both mainly strikers, so I expected more of a striking fight, but Kyler Phillips came out shooting a takedown off the bat. But Phillips got hit by a check hook throwing an overhand, then he threw another overhand getting sat down by a front kick, shot a takedown, and it seems like he wants this fight on the ground now.
Wow, what a kick. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. Tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John.
After getting hurt multiple times on the feet, Kyler Phillips finally got this fight to the ground, but Petr Yan was able to take that position. Phillips started sinking in a guillotine, but Petr Yan, he was able to slide out of it. He gave Phillips a punch on his guard and got this fight back up to the feet with not much time left in round 2. He threw 2 hooks sitting down Kyler Phillips, then sat him down with a duck and roundhouse. Phillips didn't know how to put his hands up.
Stuffs, and he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Kyler Phillips' chin was extremely compromised, and it seemed like everything Petr Yan was landing was just hurting him or dropping him. But Kyler Phillips, he went ahead, got a takedown, and he was able to keep Yan there for a while. Went for a Von Flue choke, but Petr Yan was able to slide out of it, and he got an easy decision. This next matchup, as Russia gets their first win, we got Jamal Hill taking on Magomed Ankalaev. This fight takes place in a light heavyweight division. Ankalaev started out with an uppercut that hurt Hill, but Hill went back-to-back with 2 lead high kicks that hurt Ankalaev. They ended up clinching up, and Jamal Hill was able to land a nice knee on Ankalaev, hurting him, then sat him down with a front kick. It seemed like he got his kickboxing on point after that fight with Pereira.
Both tough, both durable. To get on his bicycle, John.
Jamal Hill was teeing off with the hands, and he went up with a high kick sitting down Ankalaev, and he had him in a terrible position as he was getting some ground and pound shots off. Jamal Hill went ahead and sold the finish. Herb Dean was probably about to step in, but Jamal Hill ended up moving the top mount, and he started raining down shots, and he got the finish anyways. Now in the flyweight division, coming back to the UFC, we got Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson taking on Makev. This aged pretty bad because Makayev's not even in the UFC now, and I have him fighting Mighty Mouse. I guess that fight would be more realistic now. But we got him fighting inside the UFC. Makev was getting this fight on the ground, and he was doing a lot better than Mighty Mouse. Makev was able to lock in a Darce choke, and Mighty Mouse didn't tap, but he got it locked in after he was trying to escape and wasn't able to.
Spot on the ground and you want to reverse it. That's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing
For a choke. Bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Big shots land.
Mighty Mouse didn't have a good first round, but he wanted to make a statement at the end, shooting a takedown, getting Makev down. A minute into round 2, with nothing happening on the feet, Mighty Mouse shot a takedown almost straight into a knee. Makev was landing some clinch shots. They separated, then he shot a double leg and got Mighty Mouse to the ground. Mighty Mouse was able to take Makev's back, but Makev took the position right back within seconds, and then he was able to posture up and top mount, started raining down shots on Mighty Mouse, doing some crazy damage.
Big shots here.
back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten them out and just go for the finish.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without it.
Makev wasted no time. He wanted to get this fight where he was winning before, but Mighty Mouse was able to reverse the takedown, go to top position, start raining down shots, almost getting the finish on Makev. He wanted to go away from the striking, so he decided to look for an arm bar, but Makev was able to get out of that with ease. He got the top mount, and he was able to rain down shots on Mighty Mouse, and he was able to land a nice elbow. And he went ahead and got a decision. I know people ain't going to like this, but blame EA. They made Makev like insanely good in this game.
Unanimous decision, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
Russia went ahead and got another win, but USA is still up 5-2. And what's better to change the score than Strickland taking on Khamzat Chimaev? It was pretty clear Khamzat wanted to get this fight to the ground, and he was wasting no time spamming takedowns, and Strickland was stuffing them and giving him some good shots in the clinch. But finally Khamzat was able to get the takedown, and he started looking for submissions.
Great submission defense, keeping everything short.
Opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but on the receiving end.
Closes the distance, gets the single power.
Strickland, he was landing some good shots on the feet, but Khamzat was shooting a lot of takedowns this whole fight, but he wasn't really doing damage, so it wasn't hurting Strickland too much. Starting off round 2, Strickland let a good shot off, sitting down Khamzat, but Khamzat got this fight to the ground.
Right there. Well, that was a high-level extended back there.
This fight was not going how Khamzat wanted. Khamzat was taking some shots on the feet. He was shooting a lot of takedowns. Strickland was stuffing most of them. And even when he did get him to the ground, he wasn't able to lock submissions in. And Strickland was able to slide out of them.
All right, he's got...
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so look at...
To move, you got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Strickland!
Whew, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale.
USA is up 6-2, but now for the feature matchup in this UFC card. 1 out of 3 championship fights. We got Sean O'Malley taking on Umar. Nurmagomedov. I'm trying to say it. I used to be able to. I'm going to get it down. I'm going to get it down. I'm actually going to get it down. This video, I ain't cutting this out until I get this. Umar Nurmagomedov. Okay, Nurmagomedov. That's close enough. Okay, I'm not just going to do this the whole video. Okay.
Rip the body there. How many more he can take. 20 seconds to go in round 1. Worked hard for that single leg takedown. No good. Lands a nice jab there.
So far in this fight, Sean O'Malley was landing the shots he wanted. He wasn't really letting Umar get off. And Umar was having a hard time getting this fight on the ground, and he was taking some big shots, and his stand was going down every time he shot a takedown and missed. But instead, he decided to start spamming hooks, and he was able to hurt O'Malley, He started going jab 1-2, 1-2, and then shot a takedown, but O'Malley stuffed it.
In his striking rhythm, he has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Right now, and it's starting to show itself.
And now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could
O'Malley set up Umar with a low kick, then a front kick to a spinning hook kick to the head. He had Umar going around the cage, trying not to get hit, but he got hit by the same combo. Sean started walking him down. Umar went for a side kick, a leap kick, landed a straight left on O'Malley, but O'Malley threw an overhand to a spinning wheel kick again and sat down Umar. I don't know why he fell in love with that combo. It seems like he just landed it once and he just kept throwing it. He was walking forward. He went for a question mark kick right into boxing range, and Umar was able to land a hook kick off of that and sat down O'Malley.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, no, get finished here. Big land with a back to the feet. His forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Oh! Highlight at the Garden.
Jeez Louise.
After USA went up 7-2, we got another championship matchup in the co-main. We got Islam Makhachev 26-1 taking on Justin Gaethje 25-4.
Lands a kick to the leg. As much as Gaethje.
Islam wasn't able to get his first takedown. I think it may have been a fake, but he landed an overhand on Gaethje, but Gaethje was able to sit down Islam, so Islam finally got this fight to the ground.
Takedown now and getting stunned on the feet.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him. Got to finish his technique.
Justin Gaethje was able to slide out of the arm triangle, but Islam Makhachev took the position back with a fireman carry. And I didn't even know that was in the game. I just seen that for the first time right there, and that was actually pretty smooth. I like that EA put that in there.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup with that armbar. Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
Justin Gaethje was able to escape another submission, got this fight back to the feet. Islam Makhachev wanted this fight on the ground, shooting 2 back-to-back takedowns that Justin Gaethje was able to stuff and gave him a lot of elbows. Justin Gaethje attempts a rolling thunder near the end of round 1. Got nothing out of it, but we got to round 2. Islam Makhachev went to clinch, then he shot a takedown. Both didn't work, threw an overhand, wasn't able to land that. But Justin Gaethje was throwing punches at a ghost, and Islam Makhachev landed a head kick, sitting down Gaethje.
All right, side can. Good work from the top here by Islam. Strike gets home. Big strikes continue to land. That is it!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Now in the main event, we got Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on Max Holloway. I think I kind of said it that time. I just needed to hear Bruce Buffer say it. Shout out to Bruce, but anyways, we got Nurmagomedov. He starts shooting takedowns, trying to get Max Holloway down. Holloway's doing a good job at stuffing a lot of them, but that didn't stop him. He was spamming.
These fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direct hit posture. Right now, it looks like he tried to set up and push it across and secure it with his head.
Max Holloway was able to survive the first exchange on the ground, but Khabib Nurmagomedov was trying to get this fight back to the ground and get some work. Once Max Holloway felt a little comfortable, Khabib Nurmagomedov, he was able to get the takedown, get this fight to the ground, and this was the second exchange on the ground.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Oh, and there comes the stop.
stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Khabib was able to get it done in the main event and get a big one for Russia, but USA still took this home, winning 7 out of 11 of the matchups on this card. Ainshar Jubilee should have been on this card. We got fight of the night. We got Islam Makev beating Justin Gaethje in the co-main, and Derrick Lewis got the performance of the night KO against Alexander Volkov. I mean, y'all could drop a like or a sub or something. I really don't know what to say in outros.